Hello, Niles Main Library. My name is James, a freshman at Niles North, and I will be presenting my poem. It's called American Made, so I hope you like it. What does it mean to be normal? I ask myself on a daily, and the mounting expectations of life carry on as the clouds come over, leaning on me, raining. So strong it seems biblical, straight from Babylon. You see, I never really understood why leaders exceedingly use the phrase I will do this and I will do that, and promises that will fall to be intact. It is as if cardboard is cut out, as if it were a doormat, and the hope of a bright future will go splat. In the face of families, the weeping, sobbing kids, the ones who want a tiny drop of justice. However, I believe that it's time that we finally add the lids, and they say that we chase life, liberty, in the pursuit of happiness. This twisted society we live and bred by fear. Schools have become battlegrounds and workplaces the trenches has become so toxic it leaked into the atmosphere. Yet humanity has set the problem aside to the benches. And by no means does the occasional phrase conjure any hate or any form of intolerance like that. But in this name of everyone's sake, let's take a step back. This good earth is rich in humans of purity, the ones who live, laugh, and love, and nowhere near, and yet greed and intolerance safety is nowhere near of a dove's because this society has become hard to breathe. We gave up the right to see of who we want to be. Our companies turned to peas, drowning in the sea, become draftees in a war that has never seen as many casualties than the height of any tree. We are fueled by tyrants of greed, and our fuel that we choose to light this fire is is the path that will lead us to heaven or hell, and the fuel we choose is the ones between love or hate. And could you believe that all of this destruction comes from one single stem cell? And yet, it became so complex that it began to make weaponry set on destroying itself in its narcissism. And society needs leaders not led by I, but you. We have one shot this life, and we all have to take it. The amount of passion we all hold is more beautiful than if we're Seaple. And the dictators, we say we will not submit. And if you realize that, it's no wonder it started with we, the people. It seems like the world is against us due to our blindness, along with the belief that we will be never be heard and forever shoved. And through this pain, and sorrow, it will bring about happiness because the ones who got suppressed will finally be loved. And the name calling and racial prejudice that we all have faced and endured are the ones that which our scars run deep. But after all the hardship and suffering, we have now become mature so we can serve the ones who weep. The weak deals the autocrats have shown will not fulfill the promise. As a queen once said, excitement is a drug, and people whose lives are filled with violence, they are the ones wondering when the next fix is coming from. The degenerates who turn from helpful to scum. And even if you contribute in the smallest of ways to make it clear that we were once seen as the bad guy, the results will never be short to amaze as we all succumb to death and say our final goodbyes. As you could hear the people cry and beg for the clouds to clear, call not to, but in arms to recognize a sign that you are not like, but are the stars that will align, to then create a ray that will shine brighter than any shine, so we can finally recognize that we all share the same sky. Thank you.